pretty good at halftime, down by 2 points to the Indiana Pacers. This has been a solidly played game by the Chicago Bulls. The Bulls right now shooting 62% from 3 point range, but they're back to taking less threes. They've only taken 8 3 pointers so far on the game, but they've hit 5 out of 8, right? They also are shooting 46% from the field. Not amazing, but solid as well. 4 offensive rebounds. Right now, they're also winning the rebounding battle overall, albeit only by 2. We have 9 turnovers on the game, but we have 10 assists on 18 made baskets. Listen, the Bulls are playing a solid first half of basketball. Nikola Vucevic leading the way with 10 points for the Chicago Bulls. Zach LaVine, he's 2 for 7 from the field. He's been 5 for 5 from the free throw line. He also has 10 points. And then you have 7 points from Patrick Williams, who, if you're watching this game, Patrick Williams has been active. I'm talking about fighting for loose balls, going after rebounds. He only has 2 rebounds on the game, but he's been going after that. 1 steal, 1 block, 7 points. Solid production from Patrick Williams so far, especially considering his last 2 games. Drummond and Javon Carter both with 5 off the bench. Then you got Torrey Craig and Alex Caruso with 3 and 2 points, respectively. Listen, the Bulls are right there with the highest scoring team in the NBA, 53-55 right now. And the thing that I'm a little bit concerned about right now so far, the Pacers have only hit 26% of their 3 pointers. They're 6 of 23. We talked about it before. They're not on, they average the most 3 point makes per game, and they're the highest 3 point shooting percentage team in the league. So I'm a little bit worried if this team's going to get extremely hot from the 3 point range in the second half of this game. But other than that, a very well, solidly played first half on both sides of the ball by the Chicago Bulls. But we've seen this before, right? How are they going to perform in the second half of this game? Do they come out with that same energy in the third quarter, right? That's going to be important for this team. So we're looking for those type of things to improve and change for this team. But at least for right now, there's some good and positive signs of some things for this team in the way that they're doing it from this game. P. Will being aggressive. The Bulls closing out on 3 point shooters, giving up solid defense. The points in the points in the paint is a little bit concerning so far for the Chicago Bulls. So we want to see how that's going to go and continue to trend for the Bulls. But other than that, right now, both teams have 15 points off the bench, so solid with that. The Indiana Pacers have 24 points in the paint, whereas the Chicago Bulls only have 18. So look out for that. We are leading second chance points with 7 second chance points to their 5, and we have 9 points off turnovers, whereas they have. Wait, is that right? We have 6 points off turnovers, where they have 15 points off turnovers. So we got to look at that as well. So Bulls playing, like I said, really solidly so far. Time of possession is basically the same. So 50. With that, we both have 50 possessions. So it is what it is there. Yeah, the Bulls are playing pretty damn well right now. We had the lead for 11 minutes in this game, where they had the lead for 8. So yeah, I'm really liking what we see so far. Much more rounded, moving the ball around, not forcing 3 pointers, only taking 8, but they've hit it at a decent rate. So I'm not mad at that. Listen, things we want to see from this Bulls team. Daniel Berry says, "Hey, what's going on, Daniel? Glad to have you back in the building." Laxus Garcia says Zach's ball handling skill is trash. Listen, I feel you on that, and he always the Zach special, the dribble off your foot special is wild. Torian Whitfield says, "See Red Nation, glad to have you in the building." R Hall says, "Yo, what's going on, R Hall?" D Dub says, "Hey, it's nice to see more well-rounded offense tonight in comparison to last game. Hell, in comparison to all 3 games prior to this." Coolest JB says, "Okay, Bulls, better than I was expecting." Yeah, very solid half from the Bulls in this first half. Samir says, "Solid half." Agree with you on that one. Mike Jones says, "Much better first half. It looks way more balanced." Completely agree with you on that one. Shay says, "Ball movement, player movement. It's a simple game, my friend. I had to show up to manifest a good game." Hey, shout out to Donnie. Glad to have you in the building, brother. I really hate how often the Bulls give up booty ass buzzer beaters, but other than that, they look way better. Agree with you on that one, Vaughn. J Law is tripping in the chat. I'm not even gonna read that, but you are tripping in the chat, brother. I knew they would play better just because you listen, it always is like that, right? Does anyone else just get pissed before the Bulls even tip off? This from Corey Barnes. The Bears have yet to piss me off before kickoff because you kind of just expect bad things to happen. But when you see Levine, DeRozan, I don't see. Oh, there it goes. And Vooch warming up, you have Caruso, Io, and Drummond on the bench. You just think, how the fuck can this team be so bad? Hey, it is what it is there. Zach can score. Zach has awful basketball IQ. We should be up 7-8, but he was holding on to the ball too long. I don't know if I felt like Zach was holding on to the ball too long. He's just not shooting the ball well, but I feel like the ball was moving out there pretty well for the most part. But hey, I'm not saying you're wrong. Pacers defenders on that left corner is ball watching hard. I mean, listen, Dwight Howard may be in the building, so sometimes you got to watch your balls. We play so much better when we go through Vooch. Listen, it's a simple game. It's really a simple game. Stacey King has literally been calling for that for at least 2 years. Good first half, but the job not done. We got to execute in the second from DMG. And that's the biggest problem with this Bulls team so far, right? Not consistent execution. Let's hope we see it in this game. Hey, the Chicago Bulls are going to win this game tonight. Go on a run. The Chicago Bears need quarterback Justin Fields back. Healthy start. Dante Foreman with Khalil Herbert. Let's go. Listen, listen. Deontay Foreman has had a solid stretch there, but Roshan Johnson's a better player than him. I guarantee. Here goes Shea with his guarantees. It's 4 games into the season, and Shea has already started his guarantees. I don't think not one of Shea's guarantees has come true yet in the 2.5 years I've had this channel, but let's see. I guarantee you, if Patrick Williams do more cuts into the basket, he'll be able to score a lot better and easy. That is actually a guarantee I believe in. And that's what everybody. If you cut to the basket, you get easy buckets, you create easy lanes, and you create more space for your shooters. The play style feels way better. If the Bulls get their shooting percentage to the point I feel like most of us think it should be at, we'd have a small lead. Listen, the thing with this is that the Bulls aren't forcing threes anymore. And I understand we wanted to be a more volume three-point shooting team, but at least for right now in this game, they're taking the smart three-pointers, not just taking three-pointers to take three-pointers. Spicy Butter says, if the Bulls keep going soft to the rim, they'll continue to get their shot blocked. By the way, this is Bulls' best first half this year. I agree with that. Like, I don't think too many people is going to disagree with you. This is their best. I think the second game of the season was the first half defensively better, but this is definitely the best well-rounded as far as both sides of basketball that they've played so far. By the way, chat, we are 20 subscribers away from getting to 15,200. Can we get 20 of you guys in here not subscribed? If you think you subscribe, go and double check it, because sometimes I just pop up in your algorithm because I post too goddamn much. So there you go. We can get 20 subscribers. I love you guys forever. I'm not upset with the effort. Me either, Simba. Not upset with it at all. Let's Talk Bulls says, I feel like Vooch is still rushing his shot a bit during post-ups. I do too, but I think that's because he has Miles Turner on him, who Miles Turner isn't like this most amazing defender, but one thing he is he does have some of that skill set that's hard for Vooch to get over sometimes. So maybe that's it. I'm not trying to give excuses for him, because either way, he needs to attack, but maybe that's why. Definitely liking the energy from the Bulls from Indigenous Fire King. Shout out to you for that username, bro. Shout out to you, man. Young Black Wall Street says the Chicago Bulls are going to win this game tonight. Going around. Oh, I think we already read that. Come on, we'll see, man. Listen, let's win a game first. I'm not worried about going on a streak right now. Let's win a game. That's the first thing, right? Passive P playing better. Keep it up. Listen, he's definitely not being passive. He is not being passive at all. And this is the way that Patrick Williams needs to play. And it's not just because of scoring. It's just that you're more active. You're creating issues. You're creating mismatches. Yes, I love seeing him shoot the ball more confidently. He's only taking 4 shots, but it just feels different, right? And so you want to see Patrick Williams continue this, man. That's it. Just keep going hard. That's all. That's it. Much better effort, guys. Is collected more and focused, it seems. What's Pat's and Kobe's stats? So Patrick Williams is 2 for 4 from the field, 1 for 1 from 3-point range. He has 2 rebounds, 1 steal, 1 block, and 7 points. Kobe White is 3 for 3, 1 for 1 from 3-point range. He also has 7 points, 1 rebound, 1 steal from him, 3 personal fouls, though. So, you got to watch that going forward. We want to keep Kobe out of foul trouble. But outside of that, they're playing pretty solidly right now. I'm just glad they gave me a reason to cheer in here. Shout out to you, Donnie. Glad to hear that, brother. Definitely love the growth of this channel, Haize. I appreciate that. Listen, like I say before, man, I may be the host of the content, but this is our channel, and I wouldn't grow without you guys, man. That's it. That's I don't have any type of misconceptions that this channel is only growing because of me and being an asshole. No, it's growing because of you guys, right? Spreading the word, interacting with each other and with me. So like, I appreciate you guys so much for the growth and where this channel is going for sure. Melvin said Patrick Williams heard the rumors. He was gonna get Dwight Howard on him if he doesn't step. That's hilarious. That's funny. That's crazy. L says, I'm not impressed. Bulls just look like they're playing park basketball. They are just doing stuff. I couldn't disagree with you more. Not in this game. Previously, yeah. This game, they do not just look like they're just doing stuff. At least not to me. You guys let me know in the chat. Maybe I'm just off on that one. R Hall says, salute Haize. Thank you for supporting the channel, my brother. I plan on leaving a voicemail this week. Glad to hear it. I definitely plan on playing it. So I appreciate that. Justin Shelton in the building says, what's good, Haize and chat? What's going on, Justin? Glad to have you in the building. J Mac 12 says, just subscribed. I appreciate that, my brother. Yeah, man, listen, we just trying to grow here, just trying to get to 20K. It is what it is, so we can bring BKR Sport over. Haize, I seen some where Halliburton said he thinks he fits well with the Bulls. Is he up for a trade? So they're not trading Halliburton. I don't know where you saw that, but they are never trading Halliburton. Like they'd be crazy to trade Halliburton. Now, if they do, the Bulls should definitely be on the phone, but they'd be crazy. Bulls needs to retool their offense and go after some elite shooters. We counting to sign we continue, I guess what you mean. We didn't sign scraps, we signed role players. See, I hate it when people don't understand. It's like if it's not a big name, you don't understand the importance. They sign role players and damn good role players that bring a skill set that the Bulls need. So Mark Shannon says, Haize, is Halloween tomorrow, pretend to be inside the Chicago Bulls. Bet. So what's up, guys? The Chicago Bulls are trading DeMar DeRozan for 3 Portillo sandwiches, the double beef, because you know I like that beef. Shout out to Dwight Howard. But yeah, guys, I just want to thank you guys for tuning into the channel because you know this is Inside the Chicago Bulls, the #1, not #1 for shit. Shout out to Inside the Chicago Bulls though. I noticed earlier he has not posted for over a month. Maybe he finally gave it up. Bro, tonight, if we win, you need to take a victory shot because this would be seen as much deserved win. However, if we lose, you need to take a shot of discipline. Why y'all just want me to take shots? Why you just want me to take shots? That's crazy. That's wild. You just want me to take shots? Spicy Butter says, LOL, did you break anything? Even Zach got that. Should have been a dunk, but layup block. I didn't because of the Bulls. They've been playing really solidly so far. So it is what it is. Coolest JB says, good show, Haize. You hold the Bulls down well. I appreciate that, man. Definitely appreciate that. Brian says, Haize, you deserve more subs. To be honest, you're the most consistent and smartest Bulls fan, Bulls content on. I appreciate, bro. That means the world. I definitely appreciate that, man. There are some amazing Bull content creators out here, man, and I have appreciated. Like, if you guys got to watch the prediction show that we did, where I had almost every Bulls content creator give their predictions for the season, and it was really what's the word that I'm looking for? Humbling. The fact that like I'm hitting these guys up and I'm like, he's probably not going to respond. And they're like, hey, like, for example, C Red Fred. I've been listening to C Red Fred since I was 20 years old. And for him to say, hey, man, my dad loves your channel. That was crazy to me. That was crazy, man. Inside the Chicago Bulls is the Velus Jones of podcasts. That's hilarious. That's wild. That's crazy. Brazil Popular says they're definitely doing stuff, running plays, getting everyone involved, moving off ball and the ball. At the end of the second, they started leaning on getting to the line, though. Yeah, yeah, you're definitely right on that one. Definitely right on that one. Love DeMar getting his assist and team involved. Thank you for that, Tay Hollins. But yeah, agreed. And that's where DeMar could definitely thrive at for sure. Malachi says, You hold the Bulls better than the Bulls hold down themselves. That's funny. That's funny. Damn, you old. Yeah, bro. 36 years old, fam. Like, it's crazy. Crazy. But all right, y'all. I'll be back here post game. Make sure you guys are tuned in right here at Chicago Bulls Central. Go Bulls, see red, all that good stuff. Love you guys.